Mother and father took away all sense of online privacy and time, so I did to her too. Ashley told me while I was feeding the baby applesauce. She'd been sleeping with her ex when we first got together, and the baby wasn't mine. 14 months of diapers and doctor visits, and he wasn't even mine. I packed my car that night and moved back to my parents' place because I couldn't afford the apartment alone. My mom started her routine immediately. What time did I get home? Who was texting? Why was my laptop open? At 23, I thought she'd treat me like an adult, but she said her house, her rules. When I was 16, she installed monitoring software on everything I owned. She read every text I sent, every email. She'd print messages she didn't like and leave them on my pillow with notes in red marker. Once I told a friend our teacher gave too much homework and she grounded me for talking bad about adults. The internet shut off at 7 p.m. every night. She had the router on a timer. If I needed it for homework, I had to beg and she'd stand behind me watching. Sunday mornings, she went through my browser history with her coffee. Now, at 23, she was checking my phone again. Ashley kept texting and my mom would see them first. She'd walk in holding my phone asking why that girl was contacting me. I told her to stop, and she said under her roof she had every right. I worked doubles at a warehouse for 8 months, saved enough for a studio across town. My mom cried when I left and said I was abandoning them. I told her I needed my own space. She started calling about tech problems. Her phone wasn't working right. Her laptop was slow. I'd drive over and fix whatever she'd messed up. Every visit she'd ask when I was coming back like I'd moved across the country. Then my dad called. His hours got cut, and they were behind on bills. Mom's car repair was $2,000 they didn't have. They were selling the house but needed time. Could Mom stay with me for a few months? I said yes, but told her there were conditions. She laughed. I wasn't joking. All her devices needed monitoring software installed. She said that was insane. I said take it or find somewhere else. She needed a place. She agreed. I installed everything exactly like she'd done to me. I could see every text and email. Internet shut off at 7 p.m. That first night, she came out frustrated asking why the Wi-Fi wasn't working. I said it shut off at 7. House rules. She said she was an adult. I said so was I at 17. Next morning, I read her texts over breakfast. Her friend sent something about a church bake sale. I printed it and left it on her bed with a note saying I didn't want solicitation messages. She found it and just stared. She tried emailing her sister complaining about my rules. I blocked it. Told her the tone was disrespectful. She said I had no right. I said my house, my rules. Her exact words from years ago. 3 days in, she tried paying a bill online at night. Internet was off. She got a $30 late fee. She came to me furious. I said she should have better time management. The same thing she told me in high school. Her coworker texted about switching a shift and I'd filtered unknown numbers. She missed the message. Lost a day of work and that day's pay. She was livid, saying I was sabotaging her. I asked if that's how it felt. Like someone was controlling everything and she couldn't be trusted. She went quiet. I showed her my old phone. Screenshots of her printed texts with red marker. Browser history spreadsheets. Blocked emails. I'd kept everything because it felt so wrong and I needed proof. She said it was different because I was a kid. I asked why at 17 I needed that control, but at 51 she didn't. She was in my space using my internet. Why were the rules different? She had no answer. She called my dad to pick her up that night. I helped with her suitcase. She wouldn't look at me. My dad looked disappointed but stayed quiet. 2 days later she called from her sister's place. Said being monitored made her anxious and angry. Said she finally understood why I left at 17 and barely spoke to her after. She apologized.